Look at what I found. A girl in my grade is getting married. And another girl is living in Thailand. I can't believe this. What are you doing around this time of year? Who, me? I'm just working, working on myself, working at my job, getting that money. Oh, I see you. So where do you work? Like at a big tech company or what is it? Oh, just at McDonald's. Yeah. A respectable job if I do say so myself. I'm just 20, It's looking to work at some big tech company. Oh, alright. I see. Yeah, okay, yeah. Good luck with your job or whatever. It was nice knowing you. Yeah, I'm gonna go now. I'm gonna go now. Thank you. So, there is this trend that's going on TikTok where, people are like describing what's happening on Instagram right now. At least for people around the age of 20, like in their 20s. We're engaged, marathon, we're expecting. Somebody's getting married, somebody's moving away to another country, somebody is pregnant, is having children, and you are just stuck at McDonald's working your life away. You don't have any direction. I feel you. I'm not in a relationship. I'm not gonna get married anytime soon. I'm not even close to getting a house. I'm just 20, so makes sense, right? Makes sense. But in social media, we compare each other all the time, and we think that we are supposed to get there already at this age when some people are already there. They have different lives than you, okay? We don't need to compare. We don't need to compare ourselves because they might have a rich family, they might have been sweethearts since high school and decided to get early, or maybe they accidentally got pregnant or whatever. Everyone has their stories, and a lot of us people who are 20 are working towards a certain direction which we don't even know where we're going, because it's hard to know where you're going, to be honest. Let's be honest here. None of us really know where we want to go because it's difficult. You have to try stuff. You have to try things in order to know where you want to head, where you want to work, where you want to live, who you want to marry. It's a process, and working at McDonald's is part of that process. And I'm not saying this to like comfort people who are there. I'm there. I'm there. I'm 20 and I'm working at some lame ass restaurant because I need money. And even if it's like minimum wage, it's still money, it's still work, I still get up to do it. So you try and get ahead in life, but you still need to sustain yourself somehow, or at least not like depend on your parents all the time. You have to adult at some point, and you're getting there. We are getting there, okay? Unless you are already like you're an entrepreneur or whatever. Not here, sir. This is not the video for you, okay? And I'm not just saying this to say it. I experienced it. I saw a girl in my grade getting married last year. And I'm 20 right now, so she was like 19. But she's also very religious, so that adds to it. Like, she got married out of religion more than out of love, I guess. It's real. You probably experienced it on your Instagram feed as well. Like, someone is suddenly in a national sports group or whatever. I don't know. People just head everywhere in their 20s. And you might just feel a little bit stuck. I feel a little bit stuck too. That's why I'm on here, on YouTube, trying to expand my world, really. And not be stuck working at McDonald's or any other restaurant or like those low pay jobs, because we all know it can't sustain our lives in the future when we want to have a family. If you do or not, if you don't, that's okay, but it's still not enough to rent an apartment, be responsible for your food, have a car. Minimum wage will not do it. It will never be able to sustain your life, our lives, anywhere really, in any country. So that's why we have to invent something from ourselves. And some people found it early, some didn't like me, like you maybe. I'm not sure who's watching this, but most likely. I hope it will reach the right people who are still kind of lost, just like me. I used to like have this dream of being a YouTuber, so that's why I still try to do it till this day. I started since I was 13 and it didn't really get me anywhere. You know, I just do it. I just do it. And you just have to do, even if you're not really getting to those places where people present on social media. Like, I don't know, people like to show the best things in their life anyway. They don't show the process they had to do. And right now, you're in a process. You're trying to reach great things, and I know it. And if you're not actively trying, then you will. You will if you want to get out of that rut and you don't want to be stuck in those jobs. You have to dare in order to not be stuck there, okay? You have to either put your energy all into something that you want. And if you don't know what you want, it's your time to search for it. The 20s are a time to search for what it is that you want to do in your life. It's your time to be free. And if you don't have the ability to, because I know some people are dependent on like they have sick parents, or they have like sick siblings or whatever, or they have issues with their families and they have to provide. I know there's stories like that. You still have to let yourself grow. Like, you have to grow. It's your time. You have the energy right now to do it. Okay, so use that energy, and don't look at other people's Instagram feed and say, oh, I wish I was lucky like that. I wish I had their life. No, you don't know what they're going through. You don't know what's happening behind the scenes. You don't know what's fake and what's real. Okay, so let's get that straight. And there's a lot of fake shit nowadays, and you know it. So don't go comparing your life to other people's, even if you have a lot of difficulties and you're like, damn, they're so lucky. And yes, some people are lucky. They have rich families, they have good families, people who support them in their life, and some don't. And that's just how it is. But you have to be willing to improve your life. And I know it's really tiring to think about. It's exhausting. It's exhausting to think about how you're so responsible for everything. Like, you have to take responsibility, but it's also freeing in a way. I think it is freeing to like think, oh, I can do it. I can do whatever I want right now. Like, not whatever I want, but I can just invent myself. I can just chase after my dreams right now. You know, I can take that opportunity, because why not? But anyways, we still need those minimum wage jobs in order to, you know, have a little bit of money when we're still working on ourselves and still discovering what we want to do. And all of us don't know what we want to do. And that's alright. You just gotta realize it's not just you. It's not just me. It's multiple people. A lot of people in their 20s who just are trying. They're trying. Even if they present themselves as someone who is confident, they know what they want to do in their life. They might just have a lot of doubts in their head, or they're thinking to themselves, oh, maybe I don't want to do that. You don't know. Let go of this. Let go of that concept that people know what they want in their life. And you might be jealous that someone else is doing this or doing that, but you can do it too. It might just take more time, it might just take more effort and more money to get, but nothing is impossible. And I just feel like social media is draining. It's just draining us whenever we see other people's life and compare ourselves. You know, I don't want to talk about the job market because it's honestly awful. Like, a lot of stuff you need experience. You need like years of like experience for like certain jobs and whatever. And like, how do you get experience when everything requires experience in certain stuff? Like, it's really difficult to find a job. And I talked to my sister about it. And she's in a, I don't remember what it's called, what's our job, but it's like she calculates people's wages, their money, and she said she was lucky to find a job that does not require prior experience, even after she got her degree. Like, I got a degree, so why, like, you got your degree, why can you not find a job? That is honestly ridiculous nowadays. Like that businesses are not letting young people get their experiences, get their jobs, and that really pushes people to work at minimum wage jobs, like in McDonald's or whatever other restaurant or store there is that exists. And that is just not sustainable. And some people want to find jobs in like companies, like big companies, and like actually have a proper office job, and somehow it's really difficult to get in. It's so exclusive. I feel like the only solution is to try and be an entrepreneur or be like a freelancer, do your stuff, because people make profit out of that, okay? And even if it's not a lot, it depends on what you're doing, really. At least you can try and have your freedom. I feel like investing in ourselves is the most important thing right now, especially in this age. Like bringing out what you have and presenting it to other people will be very helpful. And honestly, when I think about corporate, it honestly bores me. Like sometimes I just want to go live off the grid, live in the forest or whatever, grow my own vegetables, grow my own animals, and like take care of myself. Like just leave me alone. Leave me alone. I wanna live my life in peace, okay? And not be stressed about your fucking AI robot that's not working, okay? But I can't do that because, you know, we don't have freedom as humans. Because I don't know why we don't have rights to this earth, because the rich people do. Not funny, but yeah, not hating or anything. I'm not trying to be all negative. I'm trying to be positive here. We can still invent ourselves. We can still do stuff for ourselves, which is good. It's a privilege to like be able to share stuff, and to do stuff, and like gain an audience, and maybe gain something out of it, and have a better life in the process. There's good and there's bad, you know, in everything. So don't like take social media seriously, because a lot of things are fake nowadays, and a lot of things are just like presented in a way which might just make you feel worse about your life. But focus on yourself and everything will be alright, okay?